Hey, YouTube friends, how's everybody doing? Well, I want to give you an update on my 2016 Infiniti QX80 that I bought in December of 2023. Normally, it would be parked right here, but it's not there, you would say, and you would be correct. However, it's parked over there. Why is it doing it over there? Because the thing blew up. The motor is shot. How did that happen? Well, let me explain. So last week, Thursday, a week from today, I was at my cancer appointment. Like I said, cancer appointment that I'm dealing with. And now I have to deal with this. Talk about when the rain pours, it really pours, or when it really rains, it pours. Yes. So let me give you a rundown on what happened here. So drove it, and let me backtrack a little bit. I don't beat any of my cars. I don't beat them. And as a matter of fact, you would think that I baby these things too much. But anyway, that's besides the point. So the check engine light came on and started up, ran fine. I'm like, okay. So we were gonna go, and I give it a little gas, and it's not bucking, it's not popping, but I could tell something wasn't right. I thought maybe it was the transmission, because I've had a car when I was a lot younger, but the transmission went, and I had to actually go a little bit higher, like try it, and then finally it got up there. But anyway, so it started not performing well. So we started taking the side roads, and then it started making a lot of noise. And the noise, it sounded like it was coming from the fan belt. It just sounded like it was, down in here. So I pulled over and I looked at it and I go, that's not, something's not right. So I looked, serpentine belt's there, everything is there. So then I'm pulling, I get back in the vehicle and take off again, and it's making a lot of clanking noise. But I mean, it wasn't like ticking noise or anything like that, just like a clanking noise. So then I pulled over again, and I wanted to see if the oil, hey, maybe something happened and the oil is out. So I pull over and check the oil's right up there. And now I do my oil changes. I religiously change them every 5,000 miles. So I had 1,000 miles left on this vehicle before I would change the oil. So we got it home. We're a half hour away, and we got it home, took our time, and everything was okay. So I parked it, called a mechanic. Mechanic says, bring it in tomorrow, the next day, and we'll take a look at it. Well, I brought it in, and they weren't able to get to it till this last Monday. And he said something to the effect of the cam, the lobes on the cam, some of them disintegrated, and metal got into one of the cylinders. So they said that it's the motor is shot, and to get a used motor would cost $13,000. I don't even, the car was only costed me $20,000 when I bought it. And so yeah, I didn't we decided not to do that. So we're going to take the $13,000 and put it in a different vehicle, and then I'm going to try to sell this as a mechanic special. Who knows, because the thing is just immaculate. I just put 2 months ago, I put brand new tires on this thing, and there's no rust on it. The thing is, it's just gorgeous. So maybe I can get a couple thousand for it or whatever, we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna put it on Marketplace or something like that and see what happens. Everything works, there's nothing wrong except now the engine, right? So but yeah, that's kind of a punch in the gut. And the other thing too is I spent on and off like 4 months researching what vehicle would be the best fit for me and pulling my trailer, because I knew I was going to get a trailer. And this was like one of the top of the lines. This has an 8,500 pound towing capacity, and I never, that thing right there empty weighs about 4,500 pounds. So even if I had 6,000 pounds in there, it's still, you have, more than enough to pull with. So, and like I said, I never babied it. I mean, I never like treated it bad. If there was hills, I gradually took my time, and I took, I didn't take it on the interstate and doing 70, 80 miles an hour. I did 55, 60 at times. So, but yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I guess you can look at it as, I don't know. I just don't know, because dealing with me with the cancer and now this, it's like, what else can possibly go wrong? So, but yeah, I mean, and when I talked to the mechanic says this is a rarity. He says he was shocked too to find out that this thing, the engine kind of disintegrated inside, and it only has like 158,000 miles on it. The thing's just broken in. We had we bought a brand new, back in 2002, a brand new Ford Windstar, and we pulled the boat with it. We pulled the trailer with it. I'm not a camper, but like a 2-wheel trailer. We pulled a lot of stuff with that thing, and we buried that thing in the ground. We put over 220,000 miles on it. Yeah, we did, did my oil changes and stuff like that. No different than what I'm doing here. And that was a 6-cylinder. This is, supposed to be a big, beefy, big 5.6 liter engine with 400 horsepower. So, but yeah, that's my rant for today. I'm going to be looking at maybe like a pickup truck with a V8 engine, obviously. I'm not sure what I'm going to be landing, trying to do yet, but at least I live close enough. My wife can drop me off, or I work close enough, and then my wife can drop me off at work. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just thought I'd give you an update on my dead Infiniti QX80. Oh, and the other thing, I thought it was the timing chain, but it's not. It's the inner parts of it. So, like I said, the camshaft. So, all right, well, that's my story for today. I appreciate everybody watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and when I do have a different vehicle, I'll let you know. All right, take care. We'll see you again. Thanks for watching.